Stop being so sensitive, bitch. You ain't no bad bitch for real. I seen you before you got your ass and titties done.
Is Trina there? Trina!
World, are y'all ready? You know what's up when this sound begin. We about to go in. Let's do it. Yeah. You ain't never seen no show like this. Cracking jokes and singing we won't miss. 5150 up in this bitch, yeah. You ain't never seen a show like this. Ghetto folks gon' be all in their bliss, trying to make you laugh until you piss, yeah. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this, yeah. 5150 2022, it's on. I'm about to say some real things. Hit the mic and bring the pain. Cause you ain't never seen no show like this, yeah. This thing on? Are we on? Hey, 5150 post Father's Day. Let's get this thing straight. Talk show, you dig what I'm saying? I am Corey Holcomb. Stop being so sensitive, bitch. It look like you about to go to the fair in Mississippi.
Corey got a head full of boogers today.
Right, I said it. Yeah, they I've been smashing with this. But look here, we have a special guest and we are so honored to have grace the show, Mr. Rizza Islam.
My brother.
Just a bucket of information. Why did I say bucket? Couldn't even think of nothing else. A trough of information. Rizza, what's been up, man?
Oh man, everything is good, my brother. I'm always honored to be here. It's been half a year.
It's been that long.
It's been that long.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, half a year.
Last time you came, it was one of our most watched shows because we put it down.
Wow.
We finna put it down again, but we're going to get a lot of information out.
Yes, sir.
We got here, and Rizza gave us one of the final calls, and I think this is, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, we got to start with this. Mm-hmm. Because in the final call, a victory for ivermectin was the headline. Mm-hmm. And I would love for the brother to explain exactly what this victory is. I feel like it's a great victory because it's coming from people that I feel like I can listen to what they say instead of everybody else who be talking. What's going on with this this victory?
I'll say it this way, brother. The first thing is ivermectin is one of those pharmaceutical drugs that was being prescribed to hundreds of millions of people for quite some time. It's on the World Health list of essential medicines. It has won the Nobel Peace Prize. It is something that was being used to handle a lot of different ailments. And the major problem is they went after Joe Rogan for prescribing this. They went after a lot of doctors, nurses, you name it, for prescribing this because one, it is off patent, which means the pharmaceutical companies are not making a lot of money off of it like they make money off of everything else. Two, it is a treatment for the COVID circumstance, but they only wanted people to take the shot.
I hate to cut you off,
Go
but
ahead.
It's very important what you said about the pharmaceutical companies. Mm-hmm. This ain't all their hustle.
Right.
I'm saying that because I want people who would go over their head to catch it. Pfizer and all those people like that don't get all the hustle off this. So this is one of the reasons it's not in your face all the time. Is
That's a fact.
Okay.
They're not making anywhere near as much money as they would make from the shots. Not even close.
But I'm surprised they haven't dabbled their hand in it.
Well, because it's off patent, meaning they can't the way they would do other drugs. So other people can prescribe it and make money their way versus just pharmaceutical companies. So like when it comes to the shots, Moderna, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, they are the direct people that make money from those shots directly. So,
and it's like, it don't stop there, because what we really need to not forget is the problem we're going to have with seeds. We need to talk about that, Rizza. We don't have to talk about it at this second, because this thing we're talking about with this, I want to make sure I say it right. Ivermectin?
Correct.
Ivermectin, if it's on the page of the final call, I trust this.
Go ahead.
All the rest of that stuff is not coming from a source that I trust. And people can say this is opinion, but I'm like, I don't know what ivermectin is. Do it cure other stuff? Like if you have a bad date and she let you, you take some ivermectin and it.
I don't think
ivermectin
has the same effect as penicillin.
Oh, okay.
Per se, if that's what you lean into, Corey, but
I'm just
but it
saying
definitely handles a few things.
It's hard to get prescriptions done.
Right. You gotta check to see who does prescribe it, because they made a lot of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals afraid to prescribe it because they were going after anybody who was. They kept saying the dosages that are for animals. They were saying people are taking this horse medication, which it is for that in that dosage, but they have a human dosage as well. So they went after Joe Rogan. They tried to go after him, saying he was spreading misinformation. They went after a lot of different people.
Because he was saying that he actually took
He took it. And they were saying, oh, he took something that is for a horse. No, he took the human dosage, the one that's on the World Health Organization's essential list of medicines, the one that won the Nobel Peace Prize for humans. But again, because it's off patent, pharmaceutical companies who own most of these mainstream media sites said, listen, go after anybody prescribing ivermectin, because we want the shots to be the only thing, because we gangsters, this is our bread and butter. Simple as that.
So does it prevent you from getting it, or when you catch it, you just take it?
Both. Definitely it helps to prevent one, getting it. That's one. And two, if you do take it, what they were saying about the shots, which it lessens the symptoms, lessens the likelihood of going to the hospital or dying, it actually helps with that. So it does that. I mean, I don't make any money off ivermectin, but the point is the sister who won the case that people need to know, Sister Sophia Muhammad, who's in the Nation of Islam, who's a doctor, she won the case by having our legal team in the nation help her with this, and they had to go up against the medical board. So the medical board had to reverse. They were about to take her license and everything.
She was prescribing it?
She was prescribing it to her patients. And she has never lost one patient, never had any negative effects as a result of giving it to her patients. She has helped over 800 patients at her practice alone when it comes to the COVID circumstances, using ivermectin and other methods as well.
And when you go up against people like the medical board, you're not going up against brilliant people. You're going up against people with power.
Correct.
Which is what I have found. When you meet these people who are supposed to be all that, you be like, oh, this is a dumb hunky with some power.
Basically.
This is what happens every time I'm in court or anything. I be like, it's just a dumb hunky who gonna win. And nobody says that, but that's what it is. The people in power who conquered this country, all you got to do is just watch what happens when you go to court. You're like, look at this dumb motherfucker. And you would think that I was about to go up against some mind that's like, oh, he's on top of everything. He's quick, all that. You going up against a whole bunch of rich.
I got a quick question.
That's a fact.
Now, with this victory, now what? What can now happen?
One, she can still practice and she can prescribe ivermectin, but this case can be used in other cases to help other medical professionals. If they got their license taken away for prescribing it, this case can be used to help them to get their license back. If they were being attacked or if they were being maligned or slandered.
I'm pretty sure he's going to be like,
oh yes. But that's why they are holding this down. The reason why I'm making sure it gets out is because no mainstream media will cover it. Most people don't even know about it because they make sure it is suppressed. They can't have something like this get out, because that means all the medical professionals who had their license removed, they lost money, their family was attacked, they were slandered in the media, now they can sue. because it was proven to actually work.
Oh shit! This show about to get shut
It's a
down.
domino
Let me
effect.
see if I can make a video. See if I can make it go viral. with
Oh,
it.
come on, brother, do that. Do
Yeah,
it.
you could make a video about it tap dancing with that outfit you got on right there. Be
Go
like,
get it.
I've met, I've met, I've met,
Post when you're
I've met.
I'm gonna make a song, put it in there.
It's not just, it's not a shot, it's actually tablets as well, or both?
Oh no, it's tablets. Now I don't know if it's a shot as well, but it's
So you don't
medication.
even have
You
to
want the
get-
tablets, right, D?
So it's not a natural.
No, I'm just saying we should, if he wanted
No,
to
this
make
is
it go viral,
pharmaceutical,
he
which
could
is
went in
derived
there, like,
from
you know how they're
plants.
making a big deal when
You know,
people were
but
getting the
yes.
shot? Do you know what I'm saying? Like sitting there like, look, I'm getting vaccinated. He could go in there and get it, but it's tablets. I thought it was a shot. That would have.
They got it. They got the tablets because a lot of people like to put stuff in their mouth. I'm just saying, it is. Nobody likes to admit that. Really.
Oh, it is in shot.
All
form,
you
too.
people who like
It is.
stuff in your mouth,
That's
you
what
got
you
some,
do.
something that'll help your mouth.
That's for the. I think that's for vaccine.
Help your throat and your gums heal from what you put in your mouth before you took it.
So I take it as I take it as hard to get it then. Like if I just
Oh
wanted
yeah.
to
Oh
go.
man, it became extremely scarce to get that. I mean, because the doctors who used to get it were afraid. I mean, you talking about they went and had their practices shut down if you were prescribing this to people all across this country. So doctors were saying, listen, I cannot prescribe this because I'm going to have my practice shut down. So they stopped prescribing it. So it became
It's
very
kind of an inside
hard to
thing.
get it.
It's like an okay.
Yeah, it became very hard.
But brother Rizza, it's important that you validate this because I want everybody out there to know your doctor is the definition of a boy. Your doctor gets paid by giving you what the drug companies tell you to give them.
That's a fact.
Your doctor cannot buy his yacht if he doesn't give you this stuff that they know long-term effect you're going to be messed up. I mean, do you agree with
No,
that?
that's a
Rizza?
fact. A patient cured is a customer lost. Period.
So Rizza,
See, he said it quick. A patient cured is a customer lost. So for all the motherfuckers who sitting around like, what? If they fix you, they can't hustle you.
That's a
Right.
fact.
yeah, it's pimping. So Rizza, you got the plug on it?
Do I?
I'm about to go put me some in the cabinet.
Well, all I know is that the medical professionals who were, I would say, attacked for prescribing it should now start looking at this case so that they can now re-prescribe it as they used to, because most of them stopped doing it. But I know a lot of doctors who did prescribe it. Most doctors used to.
Well,
So any doctor
doctors
you know now,
get
you
in
should check
trouble
out.
now for helping patients.
Absolutely.
You can't, this isn't about getting people well. This is about rich people staying in a position where they got their foot on your head
Correct.
and really being able to push a button to X you out of the game. That's what they want to get to. Of course, people would say, oh, Corey don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But I'm just trying to tell you, I'm not one who says that I'm some guy who predicts everything, but it's obvious what they doing. I'm like, oh, they trying to remote control, have it where they can just X you out.
Brother, you'd be surprised how many doctors don't know about the immune system, the basic functions of the natural immune system. This is why when they were pushing the shots over the last 2, maybe 2.5 years, they were trying to prove and say that the shots were better than your natural God-given innate immune system.
Right.
They were trying to say literally that this shot is better than what you were born with that has been keeping you alive your entire life. You see what I'm saying? I mean, when I say they pulled one of the biggest hustle moves, they pimped everybody.
I mean, basically, they said, I'm your God, bitch.
Literally.
And
Yes.
everybody who really believe that's their
Yes.
God, in my opinion,
Yes.
And you
or
can't do
don't
anything if you
know.
don't get it
Right.
either. That was a scare.
Yeah, they had it where
People were afraid or extremely ignorant or
Yeah.
both. And they played on that.
Well, being afraid, it's okay to be afraid. Why?
It happens.
You're not. If you're not afraid of nothing, something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But
True.
there are things that you have to stand up and fight in this world. I know you live in America, and it's set up where most of the time, if you put your head down and act like they want you to act, you might live a long time.
Well, fear mongering has always been their tactic for control.
Fear
That's a
mongering?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I didn't even know you knew that word. I am so impressed by you, Mark. You just, wow. That is wow. So, no, I'm glad we put this out here because, believe it or not, by this being on the show, all y'all people who be making them little memes of me and that,
Right.
by this
There you go.
being on the show, actually, a lot of people are going to find out about this, bro. Because, I mean, I ain't trying to do this, you know what I'm saying, my own. A lot of people watch this show, man, and they get information from this show. That's why I'm always glad when you on it. I think this is powerful for people to know there's an alternative to what they're being imposed on.
Absolutely. That, and also any other naturopathic remedies that they try to attack as well, people should look into those. All the different things from vitamin C to make sure you look at all of your essential oils, exercise, burning fat. It's funny because that devil, Mr. Fauci, before the shots, he started talking about exercise. He said vitamin D, all of these things are things that help. But the moment the shots started coming out, became mandated, he started switching everything to just shots, because he was making money from it and still is making money from it, just like the majority of them. So we have to stop trusting these people who want to make money off of us, who don't really care about our health. That's the main thing.
Once they started talking about building your immune system was a cure, and then they changed it immediately to the shot. That's when I just was like, oh,
come on, brother.
y'all play the game.
Brother Corey, I had debates with doctors, medical professionals, emergency medical physicians on a lot of these shows, a lot of different shows. And these doctors were trying to tell me that the shots work better than the immune system. It was so embarrassing. Black doctors too. And I said, you really gonna bend over and lie like this for your white sky daddy? Like that? You gonna go that far? I mean, I was really looking at him like you really gonna try to lie to the people
but
like that?
Do they even know what the stuff is?
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm like,
when it comes to the
how
shots,
are you
no.
gonna give me information about something that you don't even know what it is?
That was embarrassing, bro.
Well, did you know that Mexico was giving ivermectin a kit in their COVID kit?
Absolutely.
For free.
El Salvador too. El Salvador was giving out vitamin C tablets, vitamin D tablets, ivermectin.
Yeah, it's a whole combo
a whole
kit
thing,
that
and they
they
had
give free to their
0
citizens.
cases.
So can I go to Mexico? Because you know Mexico, let me
That's
tell
right
you
down the
everybody.
street.
It is.
Hey,
Yeah.
all the folks from around the country, Mexico
While the
be
borders still
having the
open.
plug.
That's a fact.
While
Like
still
it's
open,
like the
yeah.
stuff you can't get here is just in their stores.
And
liquor
less,
cheaper too.
A lot. I was going to say less than a third of the price here.
That's
So
a
they're
fact.
all the time.
Even if you get a girl pregnant in Mexico, they can't enforce it the way they would here. Is that a fact? I don't know.
It is.
You know what?
All you
that
gotta do
I
is
don't
cross
know.
back over the border. All you gotta do is cross back over the border. You ain't the daddy no more. That's what
The
they
gas
say.
prices in Mexico too,
Too.
and the
Everything.
quality of gas.
Yeah.
I drove on a tank of gas. I went to Mexico a couple months ago, and I drove on that tank for at least 4 days,
Really?
coming straight out of Mexico from San Diego.
I went to Tijuana and to
Well,
go
that's
out and
close.
shit. I was the tallest nigga in the club. I was loving that.
With that hat on?
You're silly. But
No, but look,
good.
so I want to ask, we said all this stuff like ivermectin, vitamin C and D. I know this is a little awkward question, but maybe, D, you might even know the answer to this. Do orgasms help you live longer? Or do they take away from life?
I've read
Does
that.
anybody know?
I've read that you live longer.
You live longer, but I think at the moment it would make somebody weak. That's why they have boxers and trainers and people like that that are going to do something that requires all their strength and what have you. Right?
I mean,
Well,
I don't
since
know,
we're
that's
going
what
into
I've-
biochemistry and physiology, I will say there's 2 answers to this. One, for people who are generally healthy, I will say, generally healthy. Ignore your crazy stuff, but I'm going to answer this question. Generally healthy, it can lengthen your livelihood over a protracted period of time. So not every day, not doing that 4 or 5 times a day, because you are literally secreting all of the life-giving amino acids, vitamins, minerals, you name it, that create life. So you don't want to deplete yourself like that. But if you're not that healthy, I wouldn't recommend that. You might want to get your health up. You might want to take more vitamins, more minerals, drink lots of water, eat lots of fruits and vegetables. Y'all crazy as hell for that question.
No,
it is a
because
real
this is
thing.
going to help people, Rizza.
That's true.
This is going to help people because
It's a real
there are a
life
lot
thing.
of unhealthy people who prioritize the orgasms. And I knew that you might know something about this.
True, I
so
do.
all you people who are healthy, you can keep doing what you do.
I really need to know this because I die a little bit every time I get mine.
I was going to say, literally, you do.
There you go.
That's the catch-22.
A mild heart attack or something.
You need some more minerals, brother.
Because you just killed them out.
So is it minerals?
And more water. Y'all crazy as hell for this one. But okay, here's the main thing. When it comes to men in America, primarily, and men in general, we have less than 50% of the testosterone than we had 20 years ago. So the critical thing when it comes to this, if you are out there doing that with your wife, your husband, or whoever you're doing that with.
Are you referring to as a whole, or are you saying as you age?
No, general, right now, literally.
Right now.
We,
Just as a whole, okay.
a couple studies have been
Passion
done.
ain't what you think it is, boy.
No, he said men as a whole.
So
got weak.
because of that, we have to eat more testosterone enriching foods, and you have to have a lot more minerals, a lot more vegetables, a lot more leafy green things, juicing, a lot more water. I mean, critically, spring water.
Sea
Because
moss.
of course, sea moss,
So
bladder rack.
you need to do juicing after you get through juicing.
Yes, Corey, that definitely can help to
Juice after you
replenish,
juice.
refuel. Yes, to refuel yourself.
I'm gonna dig you in the mud with me, baby.
I mean that's biochemistry. So biology
I need some
class.
cinnamon in my diet.
Cinnamon
All the
does
time.
help too.
I'm gonna
Cinnamon
give
does.
some cinnamon toast crunch
Peaches
then.
help. All these different things. Yeah.
Some people just don't know how great some of that stuff just is. Your basic things that they just walk right past, like a full tree of lemons. Man,
That's true. And
lemons
limes are more
all day,
alkaline,
every day.
but lemons are good too. And I will say the semen retention is best. So I'll say this too. For all of you doing that on a regular, you are dying slowly. If you replenish, that's good too. But the best thing is to hold back as much as possible. That's also
Yeah,
another.
What do you mean?
Dirty.
We don't
I'm just
understand
saying,
what
I know.
that is.
Yeah,
I have
Did
to.
you
I
hear
gotta
what he
give
said?
true story. I can't give one
My
side.
brother Rizza is trying to speak in a language that is respectable,
Dying a
but
little
in this topic here, you must be specific. What do you mean, hold back?
That might be the first
That
known
means
fact I
something.
heard.
Oh,
Stop being so nasty. Back up.
Do you mean don't do it until it pop? Is that
No,
what you're
what I'm saying
saying?
is do your best not to
Yeah.
ejaculate as often as possible, even if you involve in coitus or sexual activity.
Wait, I don't know what that is.
That's sex. That's having sex. That's having sex. If you
Coitus?
Yes.
In quarters.
Oh my God.
What? Well, let
I
me
ain't never
put
heard
that
it.
in my phone.
I used to teach sexual education too at
In
certain
coitus to
classes.
hell out your ass, girl.
COITU. Yes, coitus.
They were
This man
committing.
Go ahead and put in the chat,
Yes.
y'all, the word coitus, because
Coitus,
y'all about to
yes.
start saying this everywhere you go. Y'all are hilarious.
Let's
man.
get our coitus on.
Oh my God.
Do your best, even if you get involved in that with your wife, your husband, of course, I got to say that first, or whoever else. You do that as long as possible without ejaculating.
So
That's
how
my
you spell
point.
coitus? C-O-I-T-O-U-S?
T-U-S.
T-U-S?
Coitus.
You almost spelled it, Marcus. I'm impressed by you, boy.
Ain't
But this, I promise you, there's a lot of people who didn't know that if you, during the coitus,
Or not.
if you squatus, you're going to start moving like a tortoise.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, that was good.
Is that about right?
Yes, sir.
So what's a healthy amount of coitus to have? Like one a day?
Listen, I'm not a doctor. I'm not that. But at the same time,
That sounds like
you
a
got to
lot
study
of
this
love.
stuff. When it comes to helping the people, we have to have a balanced understanding of everything. So
You ain't going to do it that much, Marcus, because you got to take off a turtleneck in June.
Oh, you're so.
it's up to y'all. I'll just say it's up to you what a healthy number of rounds or whatever you want to say. It's up to you, but you do want to replenish your body. That's the main thing. Lots of water. You want to get almost a gallon a day, especially if you're a man. Spring water preferably. You got to have your minerals. You got to have vitamins. So more fruits and vegetables on a regular. If you drink too much alcohol, if you smoking, all that is going to affect you negatively. If you eat a lot of sugar, that's for sure going to affect you
I
negatively.
think that's my issue.
Look at
And
me.
age you prematurely as well. I'm just saying.
That might be
D
my
looked
These
at
are
me with
basic
the
biological
sugar.
facts.
Oh.
D act like she's still little, like she was.
Believe me, at my age, for a woman that is going through that time, I
What's that time?
menopause. I already went through it officially, so
I mean, your body coitus proof right now.
I feel wonderful actually. So yeah, you wanted to talk. What's your excuse? How many babies you had? Oh, okay, that's right.
Oh, happy
Oh.
Father's Day, my brother. Yes, sir.
That's right.
And to all the fathers.
Oh, happy Father's
I
Day.
missed that one too. Happy Father's Day.
Wait, he ain't had no kid.
I don't know. I said all the fathers.
What about
Salute
you,
to my
Rizza? You got any
Hey, I
kids?
got a
Not
lot-
yet.
I got a lot of women that call me daddy.
Wait a
so-
minute. Wait, we will not let this go.
Yes, please, wait.
Rizza, I heard you talking about doing a coitus you hold back. I'm saying, like, I am shocked that Brother Rizza has no kids.
Oh, yes, sir.
I thought it was just Marcus who was broke. I am so worried about Rizza.
We got self-control.
Wait,
All right, yeah, brother, come on.
You know what I'm saying? We got self-control, so you be trying to talk down on
Waiting
us,
until
man.
marriage, my brother. I'm doing my best to wait until marriage.
Right.
Is that what it really is?
That's really what it is. Seriously.
Well,
It's a
Marcus, we know
serious
that ain't your excuse.
I'm waiting till I find my 2 wives.
You wait until it happens.
We ain't gonna get married, but we gonna be happy.
Oh, it's a show tonight. Y'all doing it.
Well, I'm just saying, we all have things that we really must talk about, so we ain't thinking weird about each other. I just realized that I never thought about that with Brother Rizza.
No children, not yet.
Wow, but you still young, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
32.
oh, 32.
Come on, yeah.
Marcus, how old are you now?
I'm 33.
33?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We right there.
Yeah, my birthday next month. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
33?
Corey on it tonight. He on it, man.
That's my
That's
man.
how used to young brothers having self-control.
Gotta have
like
self-control.
This, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
ain't got no
Your
self-control.
your passion is gonna get you in trouble.
You done equated with a whole bunch of people. It just ain't happening. It ain't dripped right.
It ain't saying no. It's coitus.
Equated, right? What is
No,
it?
it's
He said coitus.
it's coitus.
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 That was right. You
No,
said,
you were not. You said coitus.
The new word we learned today.
coitus. Don't be using that word. What?
Somebody said hydrocoitus. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Corey
right.
gonna
Okay.
need hydrocoitus
Oh,
with all them.
It's a beautiful thing. It's
Bunky
natural.
fitches
I'm
he
doing my
deal
best
with.
to wait until
gosh.
marriage for mine. But
Back
it's
on
a
another
serious
note,
thing, man.
I mean, we got to go through. So I'm silly. I go into these type of rants about silly stuff. But what
Absolutely.
I'm saying is, I also want to talk about, because it was Father's Day yesterday, and it is my opinion that it is so.
Sunday was.
This is a disaster. What has happened in America with the family. If you don't talk about this, some people, it just go right over their head. When it comes to family, especially us black people, ain't no men at home no more. It's a rare thing to grow up with your daddy in the house.
That's a fact.
Rizza, Marcus, D, I'm going to give all y'all a chance. Can we start with Rizza, though? Why do you, what happened to the black family, Rizza? What happened?
It's not just the black family, but
Very
go
good
ahead.
question. Yes, affecting
No,
multiple families, but our family
wait a minute,
strategically.
the Hispanics, they have more families that are intact
Intact.
than
That's
black
true.
people.
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
You
But
know
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying?
with the
Fact.
times though, it has changed. It has grown.
It is
But go
changing
ahead.
because they falling for the American dream.
Yeah.
There you go,
No,
yeah.
that's a
Especially
fact.
the ones that come here.
No,
But Rizza, can you give people your point of view on why you think that the American family is a club broad with her kids walking through the grocery store causing havoc? That's the black family now.
And I'll say it's a number of layers to it. The first thing is when the black family was being promoted, which was the black man, woman, and children, that is an opposite, I would say, of an investment. It's a bad investment when it comes to the American society, the American family. They're not supposed to show or promote successful black families, successful black love, successful strength in black families. It's not possible. You're not supposed to show that. Why? Because I benefit from that man being in jail. I benefit from that woman being on my program. I benefit from that child being tossed into my program.
What do you
It's
mean
money in
that
the
woman on your program? You have to emphasize that.
Women on food stamps, women on the county, they would offer women more money to not have the man in the house. They would go in the house and do a house check to see if it was any shoes, the size of a man, any hats, any outfits, to see if there was a man in the house.
Do you
because they
hear
would not
this?
give you money if there was.
America, do you hear this?
Very
This
strategic,
is
brother.
not, listen, this is not something that he is making up. Literally, in the beginning, they would tell women something is wrong with you, and if there is a man in the house, we'll take your money.
Correct. Correct. And we will not give you money. And we will not give you these benefits. And we will not give you that benefit. So they made it an incentive. Keep him out the house, we'll give you more of this. Then they would also take the black man out of the home and then also put him in prison because we didn't have anywhere to work once the factories are shut down. They came after us when we had over 60 all black towns. And this is very critical because I don't want people to get into the idea that we've always been these lazy people who don't want to work. None of that. No, we were the hardest workers. We were the masters of every trade you can imagine, from brick masonry to welding to painting, all of this. We were the masters of it. We taught it to everybody. To see a white man with a hammer back then in the 20s and the 30s and 40s looked weird. It was an oddity to see a white man with a hammer. A black man did that. We were in all these cities, over 60 all black towns. Like I said, it wasn't just Tulsa, Oklahoma. We built up all these areas. So we were the masters of this. But the problem was America was not making the benefit of being superior because we were demonstrating exactly how powerful we were without their help, without being there on their assistance, any of that. So again, there's layers to it. But then, of course, it's long before the drugs came in, long before the heroin, long before the crack cocaine, long before the prison industrial complex became so successful. There are layers to it, my brother. But it was a strategic assassination plot on the black family. It was not an accident. It wasn't just something that happened. Black men didn't just say, oh, I want to be a nigga right now. I'm going to be on just drugs, alcohol, and not help my family. That's not what it was. We were together. The black man was prideful about having a black woman next to him. He was prideful about being able to go to work, come home, have his children run up to him, say, Daddy, how you doing? You know, you had a good day at work, etc. We were prideful. The black woman was next to him, prideful about it. Feminism came in. And the rights of women, white women in particularly, who didn't have rights when it came to their white man. So they wanted to fight that to get their own against him, but they didn't have enough numbers. So what did they do? Convince black women to join in. Susan B. Anthony and all of these white women.
All the dumb bitches. I said, it just comes so natural.
Or we just call them devils. I just call them straight devils.
Right.
That whole situation, they got white women to take the power away from the black family. So while we were coming together fighting for civil rights to be treated like human beings, they were fighting for their own rights as women against the white man. That was a whole nother layer to this whole situation here. So again, once that didn't work fast enough, that's when they brought in drugs and alcohol, prison industrial complex, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there were layers to how they did this. It was very critical.
So go ahead, Marcus.
So did they ask black women to include themselves, or did they
convince?
They enticed them,
They convinced them and enticed them. And let me make this very clear, because a lot of people think that black women just went ahead and joined it. No, black women didn't trust white women. Let's make this clear, because the white woman was the worst on the plantation. It wasn't even the white man who was the worst. It was the white woman. She was the main one doing things. She would go and have sex with a black man, sneak into the bar and have sex with us. And then when the white man would find out, she'd say, oh no, he raped me. And have him killed, etc. The white one was the one choosing which one of these children would be a bed warmer. She was the one who was choosing which one of the women could come in the house, which one of the men come in the house, and so it was her.
Can you tell people what a bed warmer is? Because they don't.
Yes, a bed warmer. Well, some people right now, they have bed warmers that are machines or the bags and things like that, but they used to use black children, males and females, little boys, little girls, as bed warmers. They would use our body heat and slide them right in the bed next to each other. The white man would have a little black girl and have her lay right under the covers next to him. And of course, it wasn't just a bed warmer. They would do anything they wanted to. They would rape the little girl, rape the little boy. This was a regular thing. They would also have the little girl, little boy lay on the floor, and he would put his feet on top of her or him, on his back, on her stomach, to warm his feet, etc. They treated us as animals.
Sickness out, right?
And what they believed was to take, they believed that our melanin and our bodies would help to draw sickness out of their body into the bodies of little black children, black boys and black girls as well. Again, like I said, it's layers to this
A lot of people had like when he said bed warmer, I knew that it would go over people's head right away. Yeah. That's why I wanted you to explain. See,
it's layers to this, brother.
There's wickedness that has never been, Caucasian people, not just exposed, I'm saying Caucasian people have not had to pay for what they've done.
No, that is a fact.
They've done some wicked things since they touched down here, and it's taboo to even say it. So that's why I'm glad Brother Rizza is here saying all this, and these certain words I won't let go over y'all head. A bed warmer. It's wicked shit that Caucasian people did. But as we are in this time right now, I want to say this because it is my opinion the brothers who have leadership in the nation are very lenient toward the behavior of sisters. That's my opinion. The brothers in the leadership positions in the nations are very delicate on how they speak on women.
That's the proper description. Delicate. True.
But
Very true.
I want to say this. I saw something on social media. There was a whole bunch of young people in Chicago walking, and they started stepping on cars, especially this one-man car. They acted silly, just rode on top of the car and started stepping on the car, where it was just like, man, if this man would have just put on the gas and ran over them people, they'd act like something was wrong.
Wow.
But the point I'm trying to make with this is the women raise the kids now, for the most part, in our community. They're raised by the woman. Is there something that needs to be said to the women on how being a wretched club chick is destroying the future? Because they're raising these kids are a product of them, unfortunately. I'm not putting all the blame on the women. Of course I'm not doing that. But I'm saying somebody needs to reach the women in a way like the uncle who talked to them straight up and say, do you know you're responsible for a lot of havoc in the black community by raising your kids like this? I know you don't have a man there with you, but I'm saying in Chicago where I'm from, man, grown people don't even like going outside when it's real hot outside because the youngsters murder. I'm talking about they murder. And where does that come from? You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, it's a layered thing. But like you said, it's fatherless homes. Then, of course, you have the government agenda to destroy and then give certain things to women and to men for maintaining the separation and the division. Then you have platforms that push and maintain this division. One group blames all women. One group blames all men. Nobody on any of these platforms that I've witnessed goes to the source of it all, number one. Because before we were degenerate niggas and we're proud of it, club hopping this, doing not baby reveal, gender reveal. Now it's baby daddy revealing, baby mama reveals that they do at these parties. All this weird stuff, twerking in front of your 2-year-old, doing all this nasty stuff. Men and women, both of us, before that, we were proud, dignified people. And the people who were doing that kind of stuff was the white folks. So what happened? We were destroyed systemically. That's my point. And right now, what we have to stop doing is pointing at each other because we're both victims of this damn system. Why the hell don't you have the same smoke for the system that destroyed you and your whole group of people? Nobody wants to point at that because it's easier to point at my brother. Just like it's easy for her to point at me and me to point at her. That's easy because you ain't got no damn smoke for your enemy.
Instead of this person holding the microphone.
You really are telling me that the situation that we are in, we caused it? All of us, we just completely caused it. No, yes, we perpetuate it right now. We need to take responsibility for that. The sisters need to take responsibility for it. The brothers got to take responsibility for it. But in order for us to truly hold ourselves accountable, we have to look at the system that is in place, perpetuating it and helping us to be benefited for perpetuating it. Stop calling her a bitch all in public. Stop calling them a nigga. Stop attacking each other in front of the enemy system on a continuous basis. But you don't point at them. I don't get this. This is why when I go on some of these platforms, bro, I look at some of these Negroes and I'm like, who the hell are you?
You took the words out of my mouth what I was finna say next. I cringe at people who I watch and they never say anything bad about white people.
Come on, brother.
I watch
brother.
like a Stephen A. Smith. Like,
come on, brother.
All these niggas on TV. I'm sorry,
brother.
I know you ain't talking like that, but I'm just saying. I talk to him like that.
I'll call him a nigga if you've been a nigga, then you've been a nigga.
You can say whatever you want to say about this, that, and the other, but I never see you attack the people who are directly responsible for all of this chaos, which, in my opinion, is the Caucasian leadership, and of course, the minions will follow.
Simple.
Who gonna say it? I mean, I see a lot of people with platforms. They never say it. That's why I don't fit in with them, and that's why they don't come around me, besides the other fact that a lot of them are men who jump in the bed with other men. I don't advance like I would because they don't want me to see them. Because I've been around people, and I'm like, oh, God damn it, they slipped. They let me see that. Well, I know I'm finna get ousted.
And that's a fact, too. Those buck-broken Negroes who bend over for the system and who do not want to be found out, they are quiet. That is another part of it. That's another major part of it. That's another thing. That's why I don't like when I go on some of these platforms, they want me to be quiet about certain things. And I'm like, I don't know why you invited me on here. I'm not a social media brother. I'm a real brother, and I'm going to tell you the truth. You don't go in the community and handle the effects of the things that your words cause. We go out here and help to repair the damn people. You sitting behind a goddamn camera talking, not realizing that what you're saying is affecting people, and they're listening to what you're saying, and they live their life out based upon what you say. All these platforms, you get paid by the white man to do it, but you don't go at the white man. A lot of these platforms don't want to invite me on because I'm going to expose what their ad sponsors are pushing.
I am a witness to Rizza and his constituents in the neighborhood, hands-on, helping people. And when I say in the neighborhood, I'm talking about in the hood.
Yes, sir.
And the reason, it is my opinion, the reason y'all are respected in the hood, because even the wretched know what they over here trying to help.
That's a fact.
That's why you can walk through the hoods y'all walk through, because inside of us, there's still a right and wrong switch.
Absolutely.
And the people know, oh man, they really over here trying to help.
That's a fact.
That's why y'all can walk through hoods like y'all walk through.
That's a fact.
One of the reasons I respect, what I see going on. I don't know about the stuff I can't see. Like, I want to take this moment to call out this Jesus Christ motherfucker. Where the fuck you at? We need you to step up, bro. You've been napping a long time. They give you too much credit for stuff that you can't. I mean, like, if you want to believe and dream, go ahead. But I've been on this planet too long to believe and dream. I need to see the works. If you're not doing the works, no, I will not respect nothing that I heard about. A rumor is a rumor. Jesus Christ is a rumor. I'm sorry.
Can I want to ask you a question, Rizza.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Do you believe that the Bible is a book full of metaphors?
Yeah, the Bible has metaphors, similes, figures of speech. It's not fully, we were taught that the
You didn't
Bible
know what a simile was.
Like
crazy.
He didn't.
Yes,
Like I will not let him. This is my young brother right here. I will not let him get away
Crazy,
with nothing. Do you know what a simile is?
Corey is crazy.
What is a simile?
Yeah.
when you
Ask
Corey
Corey.
crazy.
Wait, don't help him. I'm trying to look. It went over a lot of people's head. Actually, it went over my head. I'm just using you to find out what it is.
I knew it. Stupid.
What is a simile? I thought that was stuff babies drink.
Similac, you crazy
Oh.
for that. No, a simile is a figure of speech when you're comparing two things that are normally the opposite. All right, it's normal. That's what figure of speech. You crazy for that, Corey?
No, I'm trying to.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get information.
Well, no, I mean,
ain't nobody else.
but to answer his question,
Go ahead.
well, to answer your question, we in the Nation of Islam are taught that the Bible is called the poison book because if you don't understand it, you will be poisoned by it. You will apply it in the wrong way. Is there truth in the Bible? Yes, we believe that, but we also believe that it has been mixed and or tampered with. So it has to be reinterpreted in the proper way. So we follow the Bible. We follow the commandments, all that kind of stuff to our best of our ability. We're not perfect, but we strive to do that. But I wanted to point out something, Corey, that you said about Jesus. The Bible and the Holy Quran both say that God helps those who help themselves. So we can't even rely on anybody else. That's one major thing that we don't like about, religious dogma. We can't stand that. You always see us, like you said, you see us in the hood. Okay, clearly that
in
means
the hood.
that means we are applying what we're reading because we know it's faith without works really is dead. You can talk all day long, but if you're not out here really getting your elbows dirty, nothing you're saying makes no sense. It doesn't even matter. You can talk all day. So we go outside to help the people because that's what the book says. And plus, that's our nature, is to help our people.
Jesus' robe too clean to have put in some work.
And that's why
Jesus was black.
You ain't never seen Jesus in a dirty robe.
And he had people around him with weapons too, so that's another thing.
I was so surprised and
Yes.
proud when I saw you on Soul of a Nation. Who arranged that?
That was, let me see, Soul of a Nation on ABC.
I know
they reached
Sunny
out to my
Hostin was
team.
on there. She speaks up a lot for being in the position
does.
she's in.
Yes.
She speaks out a lot.
Yes, Sunny Hostin, she was on there. A few people from their team reached out to mine, which
I
I
was
was,
impre- I was like, whoa,
shocked.
who
Yeah.
got-
I was surprised.
Who reached out to you? That was amazing.
Yeah,
First of all,
because
I'm glad whoever put you on there was.
I appreciate that. And of course,
what is Soul of a Nation?
Soul of a Nation was a show during the pandemic that
can still
had,
catch
it was a
it,
black
right?
show, black center show going over the different areas of culture of black people. So it went into the music and art and film. It went into the different talents. It went into the area of
covers
faith.
a lot.
It's a TV show.
It's
Yeah,
episodes.
episodes.
Where is it? Where is it?
You can go on. You can just Google
Hulu
it,
or
Soul of a
Netflix,
Nation.
Yeah. It's really
It's
great.
up there, and my section that they
Hidden
invited me
Colors,
on, it's kind of watered down.
But put it
as
like
hell
this.
compared to it as a fact.
It's watered down compared to him
Hidden
being
Color.
on this
Yeah.
platform. However, the fact that they had him on
Yeah,
there,
that was interesting.
Okay.
Because we
I
know
was
who
like-
owns that platform, so it's very interesting.
Thank
But
you.
but the way they did it was they invited me onto Soul of a Nation, which was aired on ABC.
Exactly.
So they were looking at a kind of a give and take, but they made a lot of money because of the views.
That's
so they
true.
said, we'll put some black people on there, and then the section that they had me on was on the faith section. So they had me on with an agnostic person, the person from the AME church, and they were asking us, how did your faith get you through the pandemic?
but it's still.
And it was
still
so
gave
I
it
was
still gave him
honored
some
to be on.
exposure.
So
that's-
y'all weren't debating then.
No, we weren't debating.
No.
No,
Oh,
Sonny
okay. The
Halston
fact
was
that they
asking
had-
us questions, and it was a very good conversation. She was just asking us, when did you first know you were black? I mean, what were some experience you had being a black person growing up in the hood? It's all this kind of real conversation.
I gotta watch that.
It's good.
Yeah, it was dope.
You drinking this water, dude?
No, sweetheart, go ahead. I got
His brother on his water now.
Yeah, don't.
Good job, bro.
Look, I bring my own.
I drink a lot of water though.
That's
As you
good.
should.
Look.
I'm cutting back on the sugar because you
He's
said
scared of now.
Hey,
Marcus
come on,
is gonna
brother.
drink everything.
you a good influence on the Rizza.
I appreciate
man,
that, but doing my best, man.
I
Come
wish
on.
I could get taller, man. If you found out a way,
More minerals do help.
Drink some of this.
Ivermectin.
That is hilarious.
I'm poking Marcus all the time when we be doing these
no more.
the 5150 show little bite back, argue at each other. So it's all good. I'm saying
Fatherless homes. you was saying.
since my brother is here, is there any questions that y'all want to ask Rizza? Like, do you want to ask him about hair growing back and all like
I'm
that?
like, what? So silly.
Oh, well, I'll give a shout out. Let me see. 85 South. Shout out to y'all. They gave a major shout out to 5150.
Yep.
They said, man, Carlos in DC said, man, they said Corey Holcomb and 5150 is always speaking up for Brother Rizza, and we appreciate y'all. So I did,
that's
give
great.
them a shout out
Yeah, I
again.
caught
I
that.
gave y'all a
Somebody
shout
seen
out.
that clip.
Oh man, it was powerful, bro.
Oh, that's
Well, I'm
great.
saying them my little young guys, man, and they came from the rock bottom,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
and now they out here doing things, getting things done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is that?
Your sister.
Oh, anyway, they 85 South. Y'all know what's up, man. I'm proud of y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of y'all, man.
I can't wait to see you go over there too.
I'm gonna hit that show next time I go
You
down
should.
there to Atlanta.
You should.
I'm gonna make sure I let my guys know I'm coming to town. It's all good, man.
I do got it. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I remember last time we talked about, tapping in with you. Hey, this
Yes, sir.
time.
All right, stay
Take
is.
me to school. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
Absolutely, please.
Call you tomorrow.
That's a fact.
I'm putting my alarm right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer. That's a fact.
Marcus is gonna change. No, but you have a good diet though, Marcus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My
that's
dad
like-
good. I think I gotta get my mental together.
I think we all need
My
more of that.
discipline, you
Yeah,
know
we
what I
all
mean?
got to
Yeah,
increase
can
in our
never
discipline.
stop
Help our
that.
mental. I know I do. Shout out to Zoe Williams, brother. Also,
That's right.
same thing. I was on this show a couple days
I
ago.
met you through Zoe.
That's right. That's how. If y'all didn't know, that's how I met Brother Corey. Was on Zoe Williams' show. That was powerful too.
That's right. When I used to go up to Zoe's show and I ran into the brother Rizza,
That was
and
crazy.
it take me a little while. I watched people real close when I first met him.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. It was. I saw that. So I
Who
said,
is the good hair brother over here who
I remember that episode.
got all
like it
the
was yesterday.
information?
Yeah.
Is there some foods that can get me back from me
Hey,
and Bob?
brother, I'm working on making sure mine don't leave.
Oh man, they ain't figured
That's
that
because
out
of my
yet.
father.
man.
You gotta
That's
ask the sister if they got hair gromectin.
It's a lot. No, it's a lot of good stuff that you put in there, especially black seed oil helps tremendously. Definitely.
Yeah, I got my little black seed. I got them in the pill form. The gel.
Well,
get
this
the
is what I
liquid drop.
found out, and
Oh,
you
drop
might.
it in?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying you might know something about this.
Crazy.
No, you might know something about this.
Yes, sir.
Like, I found out that medicine the doctors gave me
Uh-oh.
was making my hair not grow right. But I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know that
Yeah.
until somebody gave me the information.
Yeah.
Because it was like at the top of my head, I thought I was finna go bald. But I stopped taking this medicine that the doctor gave me.
There's been some powerful stuff.
That's a fact.
And I got hair up here now. It's growing back.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
the medicine that you take every day, they told you to take
They have a side
every day. Well, let me say this about some of that medicine. Some of that medicine,
Can be avoided.
if you have been taking it for a while, you have to weed off.
Yes,
Is that
slowly.
correct,
That's a fact.
Rizza?
Yes. Yes.
You can't just stop taking some of that stuff
Right.
that they got up in you. You have to get weeded off. And,
Yes.
and how would somebody, what would somebody begin to go to weed off that medicine?
Well, depending on what you're taking,
Yeah.
from what I've learned from doctors and from people pharmacologists, depending on what you're taking, you have to start cutting back. Like if you're taking 4 pills a day, some people went from 4 to 3 and 2/4, and then 3 and 1/4, or 3 and 3/4, et cetera, until you get down to 3 pills, and down between that to 2 and then to 1. But it takes time because your system has now become addicted to it, depending on how long it's been taking it and and what type of pill it is. That's why you don't want to have to get on any of these medications to begin with, but a lot of people are on them. You want to wean off slowly and start to replace it with the minerals that your body is lacking, the vitamins your body's lacking. You want to exercise more, get off of fried foods, less dairy, less sugar. It's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody
No,
talking about minoxidil.
Yeah, but that's you don't need that.
No?
That's heavy duty.
Yeah.
Like if you really,
what is it called?
Minoxidil.
that's just one of those like a excuse me.
It's like a Rogaine or something?
Yes, it's the cousin of it.
Yeah,
You don't wanna mess
that's
with
critical.
Stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
but that's-
you don't-
okay.
No, but it's critical.
There's a lot of
Be
natural
careful with that
stuff
because they have
that
so
you
many of these pills out here, bro,
Yeah.
for hair.
But
growth,
I was
it'll
on
mess
that
up.
show, where they be, what's the show we was on, Marcus? Where we was talking shit about each other?
Or roast me?
Roast Me.
Oh,
And
y'all
I was,
did that?
I was
I
I was behind one of my brothers, and I was looking at his hair, and he younger than me, a lot younger than me.
About dope boy.
I ain't gonna say no names,
Oh my God, Marcus!
but I was
don't wanna be
looking at
alone,
his
Corey.
hair,
Like,
and
you
I
can't-
was like, my hair was doing that there exactly. He is on that medicine.
Not
I did-
necessarily. It could be a family thing. It could be
I
a
be
genetic
knowing.
thing.
I know
I'll
for
be
me,
knowing.
with my hair thinning, it's my father
Exactly, it's genetic.
directly.
No, you got about another 10 years though.
Oh yeah,
Or-
and I'm making sure.
My
Do what I- do the
grandpa.
best I can, but that's-
My mama Dan.
Oh yeah, well, it's real. Mine is genetic for sure.
Marcus is gone up top, ain't it?
Yeah, man. I think I got hope. I think I got some hope right there, man. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out before I die.
Keep hope
I'm
alive,
all right.
brother.
I'm all
But
right.
I'm saying, like, a lot of you brothers out there who are on that that stuff the doctor gave you, that
It's a
medicine,
combo of things. Okay.
your hair, it ain't just your hair that's leaving. A lot of stuff is leaving as you take the pills that the doctor give you.
That is a fact.
If you
I'm
take
talking about
prescribed-
stuff is leave. Look,
Yeah.
check it out.
That's a fact.
Your okay. I don't want to. I don't want to act like I'm a doctor, but I got 2 eyes. I can see what happens to your liver.
Definitely.
I can see what happens to all of the stuff that basically cleans the stuff out you put in your mouth. It starts to disintegrate, and eventually they graduate you to surgery because you need another one.
That's a fact. That's what America
It's
does.
like they turning your insides into the stuff they sell at Home Depot. See, Home Depot ain't got the same stuff that the fix your home up stores would have back in the day. You would buy like a lamp that'll last forever. Home Depot lamps are made out of the same stuff Marcus had it made out of. It's gonna fall apart and you're gonna need another one, real
With
soon.
everything though. That's almost like with everything.
Yeah?
You a hat buster,
Homes,
big head
everything.
ass.
Nothing's made like back in the day.
What's that about my head?
I said, you a hat buster, big head ass.
I'm getting my sexes back on.
No, it's real though, brother. I'm telling you, it's real. It is extremely real. When I'm telling you, I did certain studies and research when it comes to the testosterone levels of us as men, which affects everything. It affects
they can
everything.
fix my bald head?
Absolutely, absolutely.
on, is that
At
lower
least
testosterone?
lower testosterone
Oh,
helps to
shit.
lead towards early onset balding as well.
So he got testosterone. There's something else going on
You gotta be
with
something
his
else, 'cause
head.
I'm testosterone.
Oh, yeah.
You letting it out though.
I'm just saying these are one of the things, but it could be a number of
Stress,
causes. But
I think stress.
stress
I
definitely
was,
adds
I
to
was,
it.
For sure.
I was,
Stress for
I was
sure.
going through some things out there. in the
Stress
streets.
adds to
Well,
it.
that's
We know
why-
you be stressed because like you be wet under the arms.
Oh my God,
You don't even be running or nothing. You just be wet under the arm. We talking December. You be wet under the arm.
Stress is a big,
Stress is
big
amazing.
deal. That's what caused mine. I got telogen effluvium.
Oh yeah.
Diagnosed with that last year. So yeah.
What that mean?
That's when your hair system shuts off entirely. So that's why I lost half my hair. When I was stressed out and I got
Is that what it was,
COVID. When I had COVID, I had a fever of 110.
Corey, your hair is not age appropriate.
But it grows back, so that's why I was like, I'm not complaining because it grows back. You just gotta wait.
You gotta stop. That's a 30-year-old and under haircut right there. Hairdo right there. Forever young.
But you should let your sides grow out and twist them, Marcus, to see how that looks.
Oh man.
I see somebody on the internet do that.
Oh man.
Predator looking.
Right. You look like that doctor on that what was that movie with Eddie Purdy, Vampire in Brooklyn?
Oh man.
Yo, wear your hair like
I gotta
that.
look it up. God dang
Oh,
it.
that doctor,
Wow.
the doctor on Vampire in Brooklyn, the black dude. Anyway. So, all right, we gave a lot of good information. We're going to see this little segment that we have tolerated for years. If some information worth something can come from
It
this.
is called Loose Talk About Bullshit. So.
Darlene's
Oh,
Loose
no,
Talk
no.
About Bullshit.
That's what you was talking
See,
about.
we can have some fun with some.
Come on.
Yeah, every now and then when you're too serious, you gotta throw it that way. You know what I'm saying? Every now and
Okay, whatever makes you feel better.
then. Well, I definitely want to start off by saying happy 53rd birthday to our friend
My brother. There we
Corey
go.
Holcomb.
53? I ain't 53.
Thursday?
That
Two more days?
That hairdo didn't take no
She
years
meant
off your head.
35.
Anyway, this Thursday, correct?
Evil is good.
Anyway, we just want to thank you, Corey, for giving the 5150 family followers and fans a place to laugh, think, learn, and in some cases, cringe. I just want to say that.
We done had some moments on these shows
Yes, we
where
have.
we get into arguments and all that.
Yep.
DB acting like she could see.
You act like you can see. I can't wait. Please promise me that we could go to the eye doctor. I want to go with him. I'm going to film him getting his eyes checked. And watch
Ever
it.
since I stopped taking that medicine that
Oh,
the
here
doctor
we go.
gave me,
Now he
I
thinks-
can see better.
Oh, okay.
I'm not making this
we're gonna
up.
find out.
What medicine is that?
All that medicine, when you don't eat right, they got medicine for
Yes, that's a fact.
Oh.
you. When you don't eat right, they
I
be
just
like,
gotta eat right.
take this.
Yeah, everything.
They don't say
all
take
the
it for a couple of weeks. They say just keep putting this
And then
in
you
your.
rely on it, right.
Let your kidneys and liver have this go through it for a couple of years. Then you belong to me.
Well, I'm glad that you figured
Everybody
that
is
out.
dehydrated and full of feces, intestines, and colon.
See?
Everybody has to do
Cupcakes.
colon cleanses, everything.
That's
you
what I
gotta,
wanted to say to you.
you gotta do that.
Do you think like the food that we're consuming on the daily is
Most
lowering our
definitely.
testosterone?
Brother,
also?
that absolutely. Okay, anybody who eats soy, let's just kill this real quick.
Okay.
Don't eat no more soy. All right. And
Don't eat no
anything
more
with
what?
Soy.
What are you saying? Soy?
Soy.
S-O-Y?
Yeah.
S-O-Y. Soy. Which is an estrogen mimicker, which destroys the testosterone of men.
And it's worse in the U.S.
And you know what?
Absolutely.
Men-
It's
men were
making
getting
men, it
breasts,
helps to
they were
lean
having,
more
like,
to be
bigger
more
breasts than women.
effeminate. And that's what it does chemically, is what I'm saying.
So
Soy.
are you saying soy? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marcus.
Is milk similar?
There's a lot of downsides to milk. A whole lot of downsides.
Yeah.
To milk, depending, raw milk is better. If you want to drink milk, raw milk is better out the glass directly from the cow because it has living enzymes in it for the microbiome of the digestive tract and immune system. That's living that. That's that. But the majority of milk that they have is horrible. It's disgusting.
Most men who have a high diet of soy, when they, what was that word? Exodus?
Coitus.
Coitus. During coitus, men with a lot of soy, they make a lot of noise during sex. If you're full of soy, you're like, oh, yeah. You full of soy, boy.
like that.
They call them soy boys.
You a soy boy.
That's what they call them, soy boys.
Oh my God.
It's real.
That is.
It's
yeah,
very real.
But that's right. That's correct.
Go ahead, D, my bad.
Oh, it's okay.
Try to read that, D.
Oh, man.
Can you really see that or not?
I can see better than you now, D. I ain't took that
Stop
medicine.
playing. Say it. Go ahead.
You want me to read your little notes?
Oh, I knew it.
Congrats, Golden State Warriors
Oh, okay,
for
okay,
the
he can
what?
see it. All
Yeah,
right.
you take them glasses off and you
Congrats,
try to
Golden
read.
State Warriors.
Soy girl.
I definitely would not be able
Say
to.
soy makes you coy.
I am 3 years older than you, Corey, and I've had bad eyesight since I was a teenager.
I see.
No, you don't.
Yeah, bad ass since a teenager.
Bad eyesight? Yeah, I've had
dude.
yeah.
We see who you've been with.
Rizza has glasses on. Not really, I'm just playing.
Those are for fashion. Rizza can see well.
No, these are prescription now. Don't get that
See,
too. They
come
are.
on now.
But I can see pretty good.
I tried to
It is-
take
it is
up
like-
for you, Rizza, but I know you're blind.
That's all right. Anyway, so congratulations.
Get that
like
soy
you
out
said.
your diet, Rizza.
Congratulations.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what?
No, it's still on D. Go ahead, D. Go ahead. D.
Congratulations, Golden State Warriors. Of course, it's the franchise's 7th title championship win. And of course, the team can't just celebrate and have a good time without any negative attachments. This one's minor, it's not so big, but I don't know if you guys saw this. Of course, LeBron James gave a shout out, but people are making a big deal about it because he did not give a shout out to the team or to Steph Curry. He gave it to one player, and that was Draymond Green. He said in his Instagram post, LeBron posted the picture of Draymond wearing the NBA championship winner shirt and holding 2 bottles of LeBron's, by the way, tequila, with the post, "Congratulations, my brother. Yes, sir. #home team." Now everybody's making a big deal because, wow, he didn't even thank,
Well, he got his liquor, don't
He is holding his liquor, that's for
right, you
sure.
holding my liquor.
But everybody, of course, went on the, right away. Oh,
And
look. He's,
if LeBron James hangs out with Draymond Green, LeBron gonna be the one to get all the action. This is a natural thing. People who don't look as good as you, those are the ones you have around you. So you stand out. That's
so
all
is that why he
LeBron is
didn't thank
doing.
the other guys? He just
The other guys, LeBron, even though he's a superstar, he don't get chose with them.
Yeah.
If you hanging with Draymond Green, you gonna get chose.
That's true. That's why I hang with Corey.
That's messed up.
I get all the bitches.
Anyway, so congratulations to the entire team.
Bitches don't want your
by
little
the
ass.
way, And the Warriors had their celebratory parade in San Francisco yesterday down Market Street, if you didn't see it. Also making the Juneteenth parades and celebrations in that city extra special and crazy because, of course, it was all on the same day. So.
Did you see old boy knock that girl over?
Yes, that was terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
Move, bitch.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
And of course, I also want to send a special congratulations and long time coming to Juan Ronell Anderson.
Are you saying that right?
Yes, the first Mexican NBA player to win a championship ring. And he's only the 5th ever Mexican to play in the NBA period. But,
What?
Yeah, 5th ever.
5th?
And he's the first to ever win a ring.
Wow.
Damn, y'all ain't that's crazy.
I know there's a lot of corn in the locker room.
Stupid. But he's great though. He's very proud of it. And he's mixed. He's mixed and interesting earlier how we were speaking about dads not being there. His dad's not in the picture. His dad's his dad's the black half and his mother is Mexican. And
So he got black in him. Oh, that makes sense.
his dad's Mexican. But his dad wasn't around. His mom raised him as a single mom. Anyway.
Well, he still got that black blood in him.
Last thing I
So
wanna-
he's half Mexican.
The last thing, well, yeah, but he's very proud of his heritage. He was raised by his Mexican grandparents and mom at the house, and they were homeless for a few years too. So
Whatever makes you feel better, but he still got that brother in him.
Yeah, they got that.
his brother in him, but not around.
That's how he made it to the
Brother
NBA
in him,
though.
not around.
His
Brother
brother
in him.
wasn't around, but if his brother wasn't never there, he wouldn't have been in the NBA.
Stupid.
He'd have been kicking the ball instead of shooting it.
Oh, here we go.
That was me. What?
That's okay. Next time I watch, okay, B, watch
How
out.
tall is he?
Because he got that.
Oh, damn.
He's 6'6".
Oh, that black.
No, he
oh,
could
yeah,
play
yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just he didn't get in that much because championship time.
Anyway, my last thing in regards to this whole championship is I'm curious, because nobody's brought that up yet, is Charles Barkley really going to follow through on what he said?
What?
Which statement?
Do you remember what he said, that statement? He said, if the Golden State Warriors beat the Boston Celtics in this final, best believe I'll record myself eating a bowl of horse shit. I'm not lying. Remind me in a few weeks.
All right, Charles.
So, okay, Charles.
Oh my God!
Mr.
Why
Mr.
y'all say
Barkley.
what is? Why?
We need to get Barkley a pass. Have you seen his wife? He got enough
I
problems.
cannot. No, he does not get a pass. Go
I ain't
ahead and
never seen
go
it, man.
chomp away, my brother.
Yeah, I ain't. Why do you?
No,
why
he
do
pushed
you
the
say
shot
so?
on the people, and he was going after everybody who was not pushing. So
Barkley's
I
wife
definitely
must have a lot of soy in her.
I co-sign him following through on that statement.
Is
There
it
you
terrible?
go.
Is it
You
just
should.
as terrible for women as it is men?
The shot?
Soy.
Also, well, soy, yeah, soy
Yeah,
is
if you eat
bad.
enough,
It
yeah.
is bad for both. That's
Okay.
fact.
It's not good to eat a lot of it.
Makes you shrivel up.
No, really, it does.
Which,
Since
People
I'm-
don't give me.
that's
People
not
don't
the
think
joke.
I know stuff, but
That's
I'm
a
saying
fact.
it.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
It shrivels you up.
Yeah, I heard that.
It does.
See what happened to his hair?
Yeah.
So it's never too early to start promoting
It's my
black.
R&B hairdo.
You what?
R&B hairdo.
Oh Lord.
I be singing.
Yeah.
Why must it be?
Anyway, it's never too
Rotan
early
B.
to start promoting Black Panther. So some of you may have already peeped the banners and other promotional material that has been popping up in the theaters. At some theaters, they have already placed up the Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
That's right, yeah.
It surfaced last week. The movie has a November 11th release date. It's still directed by the same director, Ryan Coogler. And of course, they decided not to recast anyone for T'Challa. That's Chadwick Boseman's character.
smart.
Instead, the film is going to concentrate on Letitia Wright's character, Shuri, which was his little sister in the movie. The cast still includes Daniel Kaluuya, Angela Bassett, Lupita Nyong'o, Florence Kashumba, that was the leader of the females that were on there, and some other familiar names. But again, I got to give it up, about time. There's a new addition to the cast. Her name's Mabel Cadena. She's a Mexican actress, and she'll be playing Namora, who is from Atlantis, and this is going to bring the two movies together for Marvel, because there is an Atlantis. So she's
Yeah.
so
Aquaman and no Black Panther.
it's going to bring them together. Apparently, she's got
Just a girl
good
with an
role
outfit
in
on.
this movie.
It's
So,
Black Pantera.
Black Panther, she's in there.
We
I
can't
know
go to war. I'm on my period.
the word on Michael B. Jordan returning as Killmonger is still iffy, and both people that are fans of his and some that are not are saying no, he's not. And people were really trying to get in there to find out if he was going to make an appearance. Some say yes, that they heard. Some say no, because of course he died. But he could make some kind of a film.
It's a movie. You can bring people back.
Exactly, that's what they're saying. But no, I'm just saying there's no word like solid yet. So people are still.
Don't let old boy be the Black Panther from the Gorilla Tribe.
Ooh, that guy, I like
yeah.
that guy. What was his name? The guy that was in that big cave thing. That went.
Marcus Garvey in the movie coming out, by the way.
Oh, that's good. That's
No.
good.
No, nice.
I think he's he can be serious and funny.
That's fact.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, because he was
He's a
on
big guy, huh?
Us.
He looks big anyway in the film. I don't know if
Yeah,
I don't go
met
into
him.
big guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
whatever.
it.
Anyway.
He's big.
You could say, yeah, oh, he's big. You guys can't say it like that. So what would you say if you wanted to describe a guy that was big or built?
Tall.
What would you say? He's a. What would you say?
Feasible.
The big goofy over there.
See why you gotta add goofy in there? See that? Oh,
I'm from
Lord.
Chicago. That's what
Oh,
we say.
God. See,
Big
that?
goofy.
You can't even say that.
Baby
Big guy.
Huey ass motherfucker.
Anyway,
That's what we say. We ain't gonna just say,
That
ooh,
big guy
that
over
big
there.
guy.
but why you gotta say it like that?
thought
Baby,
you were gonna-
just
That's how
said
you said
that
it.
big guy over there. See, I didn't say
He wants
that
you to call
big
him thick.
guy. I didn't say it like that.
Oh, man.
We ain't gonna never say big guy. The chat room will come up with it. What's
Really?
another word
I've
for
heard
big
him
guy?
Say that.
Fat dude.
What is wrong with big guy? There's that big dude, that big homie. over
Everybody
there.
who big ain't fat.
Oh,
Yeah.
heavy dude.
No, not
Big
heavy.
guy.
Not heavy
Big,
duty.
like big built.
RZA,
like a
RZA
big
is
guy.
tall. You should see yourself next to RZA, Marcus. I noticed
bring
it when
me
I
in
came in. Don't play
Yeah,
yourself,
please don't
Marcus.
stand up,
Don't stand up, Marcus. You're gonna embarrass yourself.
Okay, yeah, let's-
Don't do it, brother.
All right, I'm going to say
Don't
that.
pick him up. I know you
No,
said don't
I'm
pick
not
him
gonna
up.
do that.
brother.
I
Don't
said-
pick him
I
up.
think RZA got his legs.
Boy, you
big
be
or
on
something.
suicide watch.
He got still tall.
Got my legs extended.
When a tall guy, when your girl cheat on you with a guy that's taller than you, it hurt more. You be like, who him?
He's stupid.
Like if my girl cheated with Marcus, I'd be like, oh, girl, you tripping.
He's silly.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. Anyway, moving on. So in couples news, Danny Glover is no longer married to his second wife. Nobody knew that he was divorced, and then it was just seen that he was out in public with his new girlfriend. Her name is Regina Murphy. Yep. And funny is, she put it on her Instagram, but they've been together for, I guess they said over 6 months, or that
She hustling that Instagram.
And they claim, they don't know her correct age, but it's anywhere between 49 to 53. He's 75, so gone.
Danny be in that thing like, beloved.
Danny Glover. Gone.
Boy, when that muscle mass go away, it's a cold world. Boy, he don't.
They didn't really have no muscle like that.
Say, he was never built. Was he really built? He was.
When? Hey, what movie was Danny built?
Was he ever like a really strong?
He was always built like you.
Are you serious?
Danny was built like you.
Glover?
What about the color purple?
That's funny because in her Instagram thing, why did she say that?
No color.
No,
I'm saying, I ain't never said he was built up, but I'm saying this what happened when you get a certain age and you don't do no type of push-ups or nothing. The chest fall all the way down.
Yeah, that's how yours gonna be,
Corey. He's 75.
You got a little bitty chest, so yours.
25 years older than
You say he's 75 or 73?
Yeah, he's 75.
Corey got that little bitty chest. He got a little bird chest.
That's just old age. He don't look too bad. That's just old age.
When you eat pussy, it look like a dirty planet between somebody's legs.
By the looks of it, it looks like he actually lost some weight. So he's doing all right.
No, brother doing good for his age. 75, he doing good.
75.
Okay, you right. Way to go, Danny. Go spit, you son of a
I was
bitch.
gonna say that was funny. Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Anyway, okay, moving on.
Predator 2, he was kind of muscular.
Predator.
How about
I'd have
that?
to see that. I'd have to see that.
I gotta
Well, watch
I gotta
Predator 2 when he was chasing the monster.
He does look awfully tall, right? I think he's tall. If he's
Who, Danny?
About 6'3"?
Danny about 6'3"?
Hey, Marcus.
but he's 75. That's pretty darn good for that.
Only person shorter than you is your cousin. That's why you be having him with you.
And
Marcus be like, the little dude over there.
Mexicans, you know.
You better stop.
They what?
And Mexicans, you know.
No, it's a lot of
Danny Glover,
I went to
6'4".
Tier 1, I was the tallest nigga in Tier 1. I'm telling you.
Hey, man, the homie taller than
Makes
you,
you feel
man.
good, huh?
Abe is taller than you.
Abe taller than me.
Abe is taller than you.
Abe is taller.
Only with the hat on. If you take off the hat
And the
the-
shoes.
what
Everybody
shoes
on
he
their
got?
socks.
Abe is mixed, too.
Everybody on
You
their
got on them
socks.
shoes.
Abe mixed too.
Abe is
He is
what?
not mixed.
Huh?
How you know Abe mixed?
Abe is mixed. He ain't white and Mexican. Ain't he?
No, he's not.
What are you talking about? I know a Mexican when I see one. He ain't mixed with white.
Oh, okay. I thought he had a tad bit of white in him.
But what would that do? So you're saying if he had white in him, it'd make him a little taller?
It might be, you know, sometimes they get a little tall.
Abe said, I'm just indoors a lot.
I love it. Good one, Abe. Anyway, excuse me. So Walmart loses against Kanye. So congrats to Kanye.
What?
As he won his lawsuit against Walmart after they did their version of his Yeezy foam runners.
Oh, he really
they
did sue
look
them for
the
that.
same. Kanye said in his filing against them that the
never
Walmart
wear a pair
retailer
of
was
shoes that-
flagrantly trading off his Yeezy brand's popularity. He said that the company was hurting his brand sales, forcing him to file against them because his people had already sent them a cease and desist, like early on. Like he tried to say, hey man, these things they're identical. So
that's a fact.
yeah. So anyway, he said he didn't want to, but he ended up having to. So Walmart tried to say in the court that it was sold on their website through a third-party reseller, so that they tried to get out of it that way. But nope. The court asked, Yeezy's representatives to provide photos of each pair, one from Adidas, one from Walmart, and there you go. And they were like, instantly, the courts were like, nope. Yeah, so he won, and he was awarded a undisclosed amount.
Man, all
Undisclosed
Walmart was
amount.
sad to say, we just cut part of our laundry baskets and made this, man.
But they're exactly like it. Even in the inside, there's like those little pellets like to massage your feet. Every single.
Ooh, I
thing
bet
is the
he
same.
got some paper from Walmart.
He got millions. He for sure got millions.
He got something, because when they said undisclosed, I was like, okay, so good for him. And last week I wasn't here, but I wanted to speak on this because I missed the story, but I wanted to say congratulations to Floyd Mayweather. He was inducted to the Boxing Hall of Fame. So a big congratulations to him. And if you didn't catch it, please go online to see his very touching speech. It was very touching. He gave a huge shout out to props to his father. And yeah, he got so emotional he couldn't even finish until Layla Ali ran out and told him something, and everybody's like, oh, what'd she say?
Yeah, Layla would do it. That's my sister.
She said something to him to get him and tapped him on the back, and he went forth and finished pretty strong. So it was great. If you look at it, it's a touching speech. And also Floyd's next huge venture, as you know, he retired after that last, wasn't official fight. What was it with that guy?
Logan Paul?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
exhibition.
Yeah, he retired after that. So Floyd's next huge venture is he wants to bring an NBA team to Las Vegas.
But wasn't he retired before the Logan Paul?
Yeah, because that wasn't considered.
He came back for the money. Is what he said. It
Right.
was a
That
lot of
wasn't,
money.
like, super,
that was
super
not a real
official.
fight.
We are always rooting for Brother Floyd, a person who I feel like his greatness wasn't never. It was he never got his props from this media, and Brother Floyd beat all of them. You put in his face, he beat them, including the boy who y'all act like was super bad, but he just lost. I was at the fight when he fought Canelo. It was actually funny. Canelo was too slow. It was bad. It was embarrassing. Canelo
was at that fight?
I was at that fight. Floyd is a good brother, man.
He went out on top too.
Gave me some tickets to the
Best
fight.
record
Oh, you talking about the Floyd and Canelo fight?
Yeah,
Oh, shit, go.
yeah. Floyd a good brother. I couldn't believe when Floyd called me on the phone. Floyd was like, "Hey, you wanna go to the Clipper game?" I was like, "Hey,
His
who is
dad's
this?"
not always,
How he talk?
Yeah, the
How
Clippers
does he
game.
talk?
Right.
How does he talk?
No, you said that ain't how he talk. How he
I'm just
talk,
saying,
D.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You
that
gotta
sounds
mimic.
stupid.
You gotta mimic it. Well, I ain't no great is it impressionist? I'm not great at doing that. But I just was acting silly.
Okay.
I had a ball.
Good.
Going with Floyd to the Clipper game, it's hard to go to the game again after that. When you be sitting on the floor, and you get to go in the back and all the food the people pay for, we just was in the back dipping in it. Like, that was back still when they had that other dude who was the owner, the racist.
I know you was like that. It
He
was
was like, Floyd, enjoy yourself.
I see Corey there. The Bebop and Rocksteady is in there, eating up all the food.
Oh my God.
They'd have been like, you want some Boston baked beans?
And I wanted to give like a word of the week, just even though Rizza gave you coitus, I was gonna.
Is that what it was again?
Yes, because I've known
unintentional.
it since junior
Coitus.
high.
You didn't
Because
know about a
I've known-
coitus
Oh my
until
God.
today. I have never heard you say a coitus.
Because I knew you didn't know what it would. What it
If you
meant.
knew that word, you would have used it.
Why?
These
There's all
swear-
kinds of
these
words I know
swear
that I don't use. I swear to God I did. I wouldn't lie about that. That's why I
Then you
was
might have
laughing
heard
so
it
hard.
through passing. You know what
No, I
I'm saying?
swear to God. Hello, you know who he used to be with. He's hella smart. Come on
Who?
now, cut it out.
Who's smart?
I don't have to bring. I'm just saying. Y'all should know. Cut it
We
out.
don't know who you used to be with.
Super smart.
Talking about
Yeah,
Tracy.
yeah.
Who?
Oh,
Tracy.
stop this one. I don't.
Oh, well, we don't. D, you been
Well,
with a lot of guys
Very
besides
funny
Tracy.
hater. Very funny hater. Go on hate.
So Ice was pretty smart.
Oh, come on, Marcus.
Well,
Yeah,
I just
you
never
better do
seen
your
him in
research.
roles. I ain't.
Oh, well, yeah, look your information.
Well, if you
up.
listen to people's lyrics when they rapping, you can actually see what kind of.
You just,
Well,
you
not
just
even
talk
that.
like
I
this.
base- I
You know,
base
that's
people's
all I.
true character
That's all I
on their
know. I never
image.
watched anything else, but other than talk like
Are you
this.
trying to
Like
talk
Craig.
like
He
him?
sounds like Craig. I know. I was
Your
like, is this Craig
impersonation.
back? What is
That was it.
No, it was
Ice
not.
T. Oh, there
You
it
can't go that deep, Marcus. Bless your
What
heart.
you
No,
mean?
you
deep?
gotta. I killed Pookie.
He almost got it.
Crazy for that. He's crazy as hell for that.
Anyway. All right, the
Hey,
word.
hey,
of the,
hey,
can I-
Rizza, do you have an impersonation for Ice-T?
Oh, please, read it. Let me see.
Iced tea. I don't think I have iced tea. Dang, y'all went.
You don't know how you talk? I be
Yeah.
forgetting
When I do, it
Rizza.
depends on what he's.
Rizza, a young
Where you
boy.
from? Where you from?
Compton.
Just a gangster
Oh, okay, you
star.
from- okay,
Living
you
It
life
depends
like
on
a
what
firecracker,
iced tea is
quick as
saying.
a
I mean,
fuse.
because the old iced tea
Dead
is
as a
iced tea. The
dead
new one,
fact.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's two different iced
two
tea. That's
different
what I'm
people.
saying. I was getting the old iced tea. You was getting the movie one.
But that's not really iced tea. That's a
What
character
iced tea
he's
that
playing.
I mean, the one
I
who
ain't
used to
know.
illegally carry
Exactly.
guns in movies, then,
I should have killed you myself, bitch.
Tell me this ain't.
That's Ice-T right there.
You're right.
I
You're
told you,
getting that one
we
right.
doing two different iced tea. I ain't no joke. That is iced tea right there.
What?
Yeah.
Monique wins in the lawsuit.
I saw that. Yes, I wasn't. Yes, you
Let's
did.
can we say something about that after this, D?
Sure. Well, you could go ahead and get it. I was just going to say that word. That's all.
What was your word of the week?
It was sextortion, because not a lot of people believe that it's an actual
Is that a
but
word?
They added it. Yes, they added it.
What does it mean?
Yes. It is the practice of extorting money or sexual favors for someone by threatening to reveal evidence of their sexual activity. So just FYI.
So the Dick and the Booty Boys came out with a word that works for them.
Damn, you killing me? It was created basically because women were saying that guys were doing it, but men do have send their damn. Remember we were talking about those dick pics? Ugh. But anyway.
Yeah, but they still in your phone, D.
They're not. That time, that only reason they were in my phone that next week is because he asked to see them, and I said okay. So I opened up my cloud, and by the next week came in, I showed it to him. That's what I was saying. And transferred all of them to my phone. I don't walk around with that, guys. That's scary. But
You're talking about one guy in particular.
Exactly.
I'm talking about you have dick pics of all kinds of stars in your phone.
Oh, no, I do. Oh, well, that was for the public.
You tried to fix it like her heart.
I didn't
She
know
was
where he
about
was
to
going
deny
with
it. She
this.
said, oh.
I didn't know where he was going with this. I admit. I
What's the one dude name?
Lenny Kravitz.
Yes, that's the one she was proud of.
You need
Look.
to move on because now you starting to drop these names. It's terrible.
Oh, no, but that was not mine personally. That was in public. When he bent down.
It's personally in your phone.
But everyone can see it, just like the Jesse, what's his name? Well, now that one, Lord. Come on now, nobody can avoid seeing that.
But you saved it.
Nobody could avoid. I ain't seen it.
That was a couple of weeks ago.
But you saved it in your phone.
Yes.
Is what he's saying.
I did save that one.
People who not
Like,
famous, they dick pics are bad. But famous people, they be like,
they didn't send it to me.
Avoid that.
No, but those people didn't send it to me.
Right, it's just out there, D.
Yes,
you
so
just make
I
it-
had an option to
it's
look
just out
and
there.
go, I'm going to take a look at whatever he's looking at.
Right.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing
and
wrong
saved
with
it.
that, D.
So you
not
can
the
watch it
ones
at your
where
own
it's
convenience.
Not the ones where somebody just sent you something that's a name.
All the dick pics are light skinned too. Light skinned dick pics you got in the phone.
Yeah.
I know this throwing you off.
No, I don't, but they're not famous. But I don't have them in my phone. But I have them in the cloud.
She admitted it.
No, I have them in the cloud.
You know.
All right. So, no, this is important. I want Rizza to show you, to bring up what he showed
Monique
because
one,
I
yes.
want to say
yeah,
something
yeah.
about it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it says Monique and Netflix settle a race and gender discrimination lawsuit over biased stand-up offer. So she won in her case against Netflix. I didn't know she still had that case going on.
Yeah, and they didn't say as well. Hers was an undisclosed. Whatever.
It don't matter if it's an undisclosed amount. I want to say this.
She
I
won.
am glad she won.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I may talk shit about things I see, but I'm glad she won. And I'm glad that I hope it's a lot of money. Whatever the undisclosed amount is, which is normally not good because if it's a lot, they brag on it. They put it out there. But I'm glad she won. I'm glad. Who else won a lawsuit? Kanye won.
Conway, yeah.
Man, look,
Sure.
I'm rooting for the brothers and sisters out here. They're allowed to win. I'm glad. So just make sure, hey, Monique, lend me some money.
You know what?
I need some bread to keep this show going up over here at the Coin Academy, home of the Baller Podcast. Throw me a bone.
Just gonna be like, oh no, Corey.
Did you
Monique, I'll do a show with you now. Since you won.
And did you see what they said? How what happened was, remember how they had offered her initially $500,000?
Yeah, that was
And
nothing.
she started saying, right. Well, in the
Jerry Seinfeld was offered over about $100 million.
right, and they used all that. They used
The Caucasian media said Jerry Seinfeld is one of the funniest comedians ever at one time, and all I got to say, go see him.
well, that's why they got. That's why there's all audiences
Go
for all
see
these
'em.
different people.
Right.
But in that lawsuit, they were saying Netflix said that they offered her that, but it was an initial offer to negotiate, but she refused and immediately went to what they were trying to claim was that was the starting point.
Oh, initial offer.
But
It
that
wasn't
she
the final.
that she went too quick.
Well,
to
it's
say,
nonsense. What was the starting
why she
point
won.
for Schumer?
But that's
What
how
was
she
her
won.
starting
Right.
point? Another comedian that's known for stealing jokes, especially from the black community. Schumer,
They were saying that
the big face bro.
she refused to negotiate for pay for any further and went.
Schumer's
and-
was $11 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sherman them got that real payday where they can go shopping for houses in L.A. They tried to give all the brothers money where they can for the down payment for the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I can say about Monique, the sister has consistently spoke out against this system on a number of occasions. I gotta give it up to the sister. For that.
Got you.
She has
stood
called
on her
out
square.
white folks too many times. Called out Netflix. Called out a number of people who were selling our people out. She's done it. You know, I mean, none of us are perfect, but the sister has consistently called out people who have been bug dancing for the system. That is a fact. So I gotta, you know, give
Of
it
course, yeah,
Gotta give it that.
and she definitely deserves true credit for that.
Absolutely.
Because most of us would have taken what they gave
Hey,
us.
come on, brother. Come on.
Most of us would be like, real? Okay, I'll do it.
And then they probably wouldn't have followed suit like she did after this.
No,
So
of
that was
course.
pretty
Stood-
real.
I'm
You gotta
actually
stand on it. You gotta stand
proud
on
of Monique.
principle.
She stood on her square, and
She won.
and it worked.
Right, I'm glad, and I don't care. I don't care about whatever I said about what happened weeks ago or whenever. When I see somebody win, especially against this wicked system,
Especially our people. Come
I
on.
be like, way to go. Way to go. I'm glad you got it.
So
I
that
ain't
was
got
great.
ain't nothing fake about me. I be liking when everybody win, whatever. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Jesse Smollett to go to jail. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, that kind of killed
That
me.
was some sucker.
You know
That
what?
was-
Wait. Okay. Since
I
you
was
brought
like,
it
lock
back
him
like
up.
that,
What do you think about that? Because I am so disappointed. I can't even believe that he's still sticking with all
That
that
Jussie
stuff.
Smollett situation. See, okay.
Oh.
Let me say this to the LGBTQIA plus community, which y'all know, your brother. I love you. We love you. We just don't agree with what you do. We don't agree with their lifestyle. Love our people, not judging nobody. However, what Jussie did was he could not speak the truth because his lie went too far. And so what would have been good is for him to just say, you know what, I made it up. He should have came out and said that earlier. I made it up,
Okay.
etc. Because gay people didn't support him after a point, neither did black folk, because you're just lying. But so many people wanted to run with that because they want to corner this market on sympathy to make it seem as though people are attacking you more than black folks. You will never be dealt with more horror than black people. Simple. If you're a black man, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Period. Stand on it. But because he tried to make it seem as though it was some homophobic attack, it's like, wait, hold on, brother. Wait.
But it works.
And
It's
it
just-
does work. That's the
It's
sad
just like
part.
girls who go over to other countries and get their body snatched up. It helps them in this America.
True.
The same thing with now I know if you're a real man, you don't like to do this, but if you getting pulled over by the cop, when he walk up to the car and you say, do you have a problem with me? You got a good chance of beating that ticket.
Corey done tried it.
I haven't tried it yet, but if it's real drama, I'm going to be like, it's my choice.
I don't
I'm
think
just
that
saying.
hair.
Man.
They'll probably let you off.
You say they let me off with this hair?
Yeah.
All right, D. I'm glad your hair filled in.
I mean, I will tell you now that here's what's interesting, because this whole agenda that they're pushing on the people outside of those who don't really get it, they really are pushing this on the people, primarily the children. Like the movie Lightyear that just came out, the new Buzz Lightyear movie spinoff. The people are going off about that film because they put in there a black gay couple, lesbian couple kissing in the movie. It's a child's movie.
Right.
So why exactly? You have two black women lesbians in the cartoon children's movie kissing. So they banned it in 14 countries, mostly Muslim countries. In the box office, it made less than $100 million. Meanwhile, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World made over $600 million. And what is it? Tom Cruise's movie Maverick, Top Gun, made over $900 million. So the people are speaking right now. Like, we're not with that. We're like, what are you doing? This is a child's movie. So again, my main thing is, since you brought up Jussie Smollett, that whole
Buzz
thing,
Lick here.
they're pushing it on children, and
They
it's
did
horrible.
that on the Chucky, new Chucky series, man. Like they had
Chucky?
the little, the new
Chucky
Chucky
series?
series. Yeah, you got a series on Peacock. And
Just that alone.
What happened with Chucky?
no, they got the you know Andy was but it's somebody else that's watching him now. And
Chucky chili dogging on the movie.
they ain't got Chucky. It got the boy that's watching him. He got like a little boy at the school, little black boy at the school. He trying to fuck on. I mean, he trying to.
Hey man,
They
this
doing
chili
that in the series.
dogging.
See, that's crazy.
Chili dogging is wrong, man. You can't be chili dogging on TV. Now, women on women, we'll work with you, but no
here we
chili
go.
dog.
That's crazy as heck.
It is.
I'm just joking. No, I didn't even know that about the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Yeah.
Not like I would. Like if it was on cable, I may have watched it. But now that you said that, it changes it for me as well.
Brother,
It's like, I know what you're doing. You want people to just act like this is cool. This is how it's supposed to go. This is the new world. I will never submit to this world where chili dog and muffin mashing is looked at like ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, let me tell you the crazy part about this, Corey.
Chili dogs destroy sheets.
Feces.
Go ahead, man.
Push your
Let
feet.
me say the crazy thing about this, Corey. Not only did they push this through a child's movie, Pixar and Disney, but next thing you know, roughly a couple days after, around that time, you had another 3 to 7 child predators who work at Disney World get exposed recently. And 5 months ago, another 17. And then 6 months before that, another 10 or 15. Child predators who working at Disney World doing all this grooming children, trying to have sex with minors. At Disney World, Disney is pushing this, and Disney is being ran by the same people who are pushing this whole pedophile agenda onto the children through these TV shows, through these cartoons, etc.
I might get in trouble.
I just bring it up because it's a very real situation that's going on.
I might get in trouble for saying this, but I think like 30% of the population are child predators.
Well, the majority of people in America are Caucasian males and females, so I would
You
say
can't leave kids alone with people you don't know if you don't know that. There's a lot of moms out there who won't even, that's not how they think. But you can't leave children alone with, I'm not even saying adults. I'm talking about kids that are bigger than them. Because it's a cold world.
That's a fact.
It's a cold world when it comes to everybody who can't defend themselves. You talk to Ryan? Okay, I was just making sure. It's a cold world. If you can't defend yourself, you will be predatorized. Is that a word?
It is now.
He said it is now.
He gonna tell your ass one day.
What?
One
That's
day
the homie. We joking. Do the numbers, homie. You know I'm joking with.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
It's real though, man, and it's in every community. It's very. It's
Nobody
real.
says that though, but like people think they can. Oh, this is your uncle. You can leave your baby alone with your. You can't leave your
A lot of
baby
people are
alone with nobody. You are the only one that is gonna protect your child. People are. The word is pedophiles. Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
People will play with your baby and might try to go all the way with your baby if your baby is left alone with them. You have
That's
to
a
be
fact.
very careful with who you leave your babies alone with. In the wild, if you go near that bear's baby, she ready to bite your head
That's a
off.
fact.
Or that cougar's baby, they be ready to, don't come near my baby.
That's true.
That's a fact.
Real talk. So be careful when you leave your kids with anybody, because we talk about the predators who get caught. We ain't talking about the
Man.
ones who ain't get
That's
caught.
a fact. That's a fact.
They out there, boy. And predators, they'll beat you up at comedy club.
Something we don't know. We're out of the loop.
I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
Now we do believe those people deserve death, brother. I'm not gonna lie about
Oh
that
yeah.
one.
That's
yeah.
for sure.
That's
I was watching something in Haiti. I don't know if that video got taken off the internet. It was some man, the whole town was stoning him.
Yeah.
The body was dead, and they was still hitting him. The body looked like it was being electrocuted because he messed with one of them kids out there.
Yeah.
And this was.
They ain't playing
you
with.
said this was recently.
I saw this on the internet probably about 7 years ago, but
Oh yeah.
it was shocking to watch. I was like, look at it, the body is dead.
I love to
real.
read one of them rock throws.
No, it's real,
I'll
bro.
bust your head to the goddamn white.
It's real, but it has to be demonstrated. America has a lot of those. Start with the Catholic Church, and then you'll go from there.
Did you hear what he said? The Catholic Church,
Yep.
which is basically the sisterhood of you Baptist folk. The people who jumped y'all low, they are known for raw daddying with the kid.
The Catholic Church. I mean the Catholic.
Right. What you call it, the Catholic Church?
Oh no, Marcus.
These are all facts. I know when I went to, my mother sent me to Catholic school, them guys was, they all got them type of charges brought up on them. These are these priests.
Oh, Corey.
One was black, one was white.
You all right? You'll be all right.
You can't be molested.
That's what happened.
If you get molested, you'll be like, well, just get it over with. This is nothing new to me.
He gonna be back there. I ain't no joke.
Right.
Look at you. All right. All right. Little Pee Wee Herman. Did Pee Wee Herman wear Didn't he have a white bike? I was wondering where that's on. It just dawned on me.
I know,
red
like
bow tie on too. That was terrible.
Yeah. Oh,
He did. Nah, I don't like that he wore a bow
he
tie.
had a what?
he had a red bow tie. He was like,
Pee Wee
the
Herman had a red bow
nation.
tie on. Terrible. He wasn't with us, but
I know that, but I'm
There's
saying
something
like
off about
the
that
nation.
bow tie.
Darn you, Pee Wee. I was in that video, so I can't be mad. I was in the Pee Wee Herman video.
you really?
What?
Do Pee Wee Herman. Bum, 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 bum.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
is that a
Hold
fact?
on, hold on, wait, the dance?
Well,
Yeah,
So-
way before your time, Marcus.
How did you
Yeah,
get in
I
that
remember-
video?
What do you mean?
What kind of work you had to put in?
Oh, stop. We were the only hip hop people here, really, in LA, so that's why they came to
Hip hop. Who you talking about?
It was in It was in the 80s, Marcus.
yeah, Pee Wee
I
Herman.
mean, you're
Even
hip hop,
more.
but you ain't hip hop. Okay, go ahead.
What are you talking about? I was a B girl, Marcus.
I
I was a B girl.
D used to
You was a
be
big girl.
B girl.
What the-
Break dancer.
You can-
Hello.
You
Yes.
ain't break dance.
No, I didn't. I uprocked. I didn't hit the floor.
I dance
Rizza
better than
knows
everybody
that
on this
he
panel
knows.
right now.
He knows because he's got.
Corey,
me
you
blown.
can't move good enough to dance. So, D, what is up rock? What is
It's
that?
when you don't really go to the floor. You can.
But
a
you
little
hit
bit,
the-
but
you hit these moves
Oh,
right
I
here?
could do, yeah.
D.
And roller skate, all that. Don't play.
Oh yeah, roller skate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
You ain't
do
got
all-
you got
I
it
do
in
all.
Four wheelers or
I got my
rollerblades?
skates in the car.
I'm talking about you can still hit the
You
tick.
do, you do four wheels
Yep.
or inline? Yeah, I'm inline.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
I
see
do
this.
both.
What's
I
the
can-
inline?
That's the straight
Rollerblades.
one line, and yeah.
Yeah, I got a pair. I got on them. I was scared.
No,
I know this
man.
fall gonna be
Exactly.
loud.
Damn, Josie.
You're gonna be safe, Corey, because you're gonna hit your stomach first. And you're gonna bounce.
You stupid. Can you skate
Huh?
at all?
I can skate.
He get pneumonia when the wind goes straight to his skull.
Stop. Thank you, Justin. Yes. I used to go to the radio show and everything. Yeah, hell yeah. I love those days. The 80s were the best.
All right, so listen, brother Rizza, like people who want to see you do speeches and things like that.
Yes, sir.
Is there a way they can learn more of your work and things like that?
Absolutely. RizzaIslam.com. It's a new website that we put up because the last one, something kind of went wrong with that team. So we had to switch it over and now do a whole nother website. So RizzaIslam.com, that's where you can subscribe. You can book me for speaking engagements, find out all the updated things we're doing. Yes, sir.
And I say that I wanted you to definitely let people know that because, you know, social media has waged war against you because
Yes, sir.
the truth is forbidden.
That's a
The
fact.
truth is forbidden. That should be a shirt right there. The truth is forbidden. But anyway, so yeah, they know how to. If you want to see more of what Rizza does and get information, that I'm sure the brother can lead you the right way on. It's RizzaIslam.com.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Make sure you are subscribed. That's the only
Check
way
my
you'll be able to
brother
stay in
out.
touch with me. If they take me down off anything else, RizzaIslam.com will still be there. You can get the book as well on there also.
What's the name of the book?
Message to the Millennials.
A Message to the
it was
Millennials.
great.
They can't really take your website, your personal website down, right?
No,
Okay.
right
That
now.
was a great book. too.
For now they can, but they're working on it.
What about yours, Marcus? Is turtleneck.com? No, my brother Marcus does a podcast as well, and he does it on Wednesday nights, and it is called
Mainstream. MANESTREAM. Me and Mom's.
his co-host is here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
What up?
6
Want to
o'clock.
come over here and wave to the people?
At 6
Don't
Come
be
on,
shy.
Mom.
Come on over here.
6 o'clock.
And show them that hair grows in your family. It's what Marcus just had a.
Almost 9,000 people in there right now.
All right.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nice.
6 o'clock.
Take this seat again right here.
Tomorrow night.
Can you fit right there? Everybody thought you was sitting in my lap
know they
last
did
time.
last time.
That's why I wanted people to see this. Like, I don't know.
If there's a ledge,
Is she in the camera shot?
he's going to move the camera.
Can we get her in the camera shot? Because
He's
this
coming to
is
move it.
Marcus's co-host on his show on Wednesdays. Also, his mom. And her and Marcus. How long y'all been doing this show?
This episode, it'll be episode 22 this week.
So
So 22 weeks.
Right
22.
on.
22 weeks, man.
So-
Yeah.
Like him?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
We had
And,
17,000 on subscribers, you know.
There you
that's
go.
what's up. He moving on up.
We moving, man. Yeah, we good consistent views, you know.
That's
Good.
what's up.
Good.
Yeah.
You nervous? Don't be nervous. This is Marcus' mom, everybody.
Hello.
Y'all, you excited about the show tomorrow?
What happened, Phil? Oh,
What happened? Oh yeah, that's the camera you gotta look into right there, I think.
that was
Yeah.
straight away.
So what do you have to say about Marcus's hair?
Get it from his grandpa.
I'm looking at Marcus' eyes. He's like, what?
When you walked in and he's like, yeah.
Oh, that's the
earlier.
viewpoint that little Pac-Man over there for the Coin Academy.
Oh, yes. That's
Anyway,
right.
Darlene, so as we talk to you feel better about your hair growing back?
No, I do. Yeah, I told you already. I pulled some of the ones to show you where it's feeling out right here. So they're about this long. There's some that are here like this long. But it came out and it was chunks like all over my head, like just came out. My parts were really wide and everything for like a whole year. So I had, like I said, I had telogen effluvium
Yours came out too?
last April. So it's still growing.
When she had COVID, she said hers came out too.
Yeah, a lot of people, they were saying how high the percentage, but it is a stress-related thing. It shuts off, your whole body shuts off your hair growth system, which is a huge system, to try and heal what really matters. So that's what happens, and you just,
Well, if you just keep your prayers up, you might be able to grow your hair like this one day.
oh, you could have bed bugs all over. You
So
too
say
could
got
have
baby
bed
roaches.
bug beaties.
Oh yeah. Let-
Oh, no way.
Oh, they got a cake.
Oh, there you go.
A courtesy of the Coin Academy.
Hey.
Man,
Oh,
let me tell you.
that's so sweet.
What is this? Is this some stuff?
I want to see what
Let me
this
tell y'all
is.
something, man.
There you go.
It's these guys here
Oh, they are just the best
at the
guys.
Coin
Look.
Academy. It got cherries on it. Strawberry.
They got cherries on it.
I'm gonna pull
What
it
it
out.
say?
Here, pull that.
You don't put your little sausage fingers on the cake.
I didn't touch it. Oh my God. Thanks, Phil. Lord have mercy.
What it say?
Happy birthday, Corey.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say.
that's so sweet.
69th birthday.
Who did that? Go, Mac. I love it.
6'9" might happen, I hope. But look, the guys here at the
That's
Coin
so
Academy,
sweet.
man, I ain't. Since I've been in LA, it's hard to find street brothers like this who are genuine in the heart, as Gomac, Laylaw, Macca, the guys who run this, man. I appreciate y'all, man, up here at the Coin Academy. You dig what I'm saying? And I am gonna eat some of this cake.
Yep.
Rizza, this cake got soy in it. You gonna eat some?
You got that, my brother. You can handle that.
Okay, I'll
Take
go
that
eat it. Hope. What's that word again? Equitus?
Coitus.
Oh, coitus.
Coitus.
Yeah. Cake and coitus. I pray cake and coitus come to all of y'all.
Oh, man. The whole 5150 is about to be saying that word.
What Mark is going? You got boo
You
boo?
gonna get a knife? You gonna get a knife, Marcus? You got candles?
Ain't no telling what Mark is
Uh-oh.
doing.
I'm
For you.
scared.
Oh, I think you
Oh, he
more
got a
gifts,
box. Did I get some presents?
boy. You got more gifts, brother.
Hell no.
There you go.
You know, I know how much you be admiring my drip cord, man.
Oh no, that's so sweet.
Outside, you know what I'm saying? Get you some, man. You know, so maybe you can, get you a little flavor on here. You know what I'm saying?
That hat ain't gonna fit my head.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
What size is that hat?
2X. I said, what's the biggest thing y'all got it now? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Let me see if this hat fit my head. Let's pray it fit. Everybody. Oh, let me see something first.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Wow, it's Nate.
Everybody loves the WB. Mammy.
And then I know you be asking me, man, how you be smelling so good, Margaret? Man, what that shit you be
Oh,
putting
you
on,
got me
man?
some
So you
cologne.
There you go. It's a brother looking out for his
Indian
brother.
so special.
That's how you do
We
it.
got me some
Thank you, Gomez.
Paco Rabanne
That's
million.
that 1 million, man.
Uh-oh.
Man, thank you, Marcus. and
Yeah,
Janae.
man, I appreciate you, man. You be looking out for me, man. This is a thing for the.
There you go, my brother.
What's this?
That 1 million. Paco Rabanne.
Paco Rabanne. I'm finna check this bag too.
There you go.
goddammit. I don't know what this is. Go
It's
Mac them.
Thursday, guys. His birthday is Thursday.
Go Mac them be coming up with presents too. What's up with this liquor store ass bag? I know Go Mac. Go Mac ain't no telling what he got in here. He probably got a shirt of me on Jerry Springer.
You know, that one I was waiting on.
Did you go on Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
already laughing.
DJ were on at the same time.
Oh, wow.
What's up
I just
this
thought I'd
shirt?
ask. I did not know.
What this shirt say? man?
Oh my God. Oh, I love
Three
that.
Oh, Three Amigos.
I want
This dope.
That is too cute.
He got a couple of shirts in his. They all the Three Amigos? Oh, one for each
Yay! And I was just saying that.
Okay, wait.
Yay!
Now let's keep it real.
That's
Okay,
true.
the 2X is mine. It's a 2X, and what else is that?
XL.
That's an XL, this is a large.
I'm a
This
large.
yours.
Yeah.
How you get the XL? I am gonna cut it up. Though.
Yeah, then you go to sleep in it.
Wow.
I love it.
Thanks,
you.
Go Mac. What else you got up in this
Put
bag?
the old picture of D boy.
Hold
She
on,
fine
listen.
right here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you gonna get it.
We got an
Right.
old picture of D on there. Let me see what else. Let me see what else they got in the bag.
Hey, man. These niggas full of
That's
shit,
so cute.
man.
Don't get cake on it.
Oh,
Uh-oh, easy.
they got
now.
some Corey. They got Corey Bill. That nigga got.
What's
That nigga got some lingerie. That nigga.
Oh, wow.
Go back them crazy, man. Wait. He's been warned, man. You can't go to the thrift store and buy me no goddamn drawers.
I love it. This is great. Oh,
I know somebody who can really fit these.
you know what?
Hey, I know y'all bought these for me, but I wouldn't be right
my
if I ain't get to
God.
somebody, you know what I'm saying, who can fit these right here.
My
There you go,
homegirl.
D.
Oh my God. I could make a nice head wrap out of this.
Oh, they got one more thing in here. This motherfucker
Uh-oh.
got the motherfucking feline
I
box
love
in
it.
this motherfucker. Which ones you getting? Oh, shit, these the crispy white ones.
Shoot.
God damn it, these the feline. I'm gonna wear these.
Oh, thanks. She's so sweet. Oh.
Did she get 12 wide?
You know, orthopedic insole. Orthopedic.
When your birthday, Marcus? I'm gonna buy you some clippers.
Oh, it's coming up. It's coming
My
up.
birthday next month.
For
Oh,
real?
No, 26.
Better buck.
26. Okay.
Thank you for all the gifts,
so
good
sweet.
people. I am very happy, including my
Yes.
Final Call magazine.
That's right.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Brother Rizza, and always for showing up and everybody, man. This is
That's great.
This is actually a year that I realize my family has grown. I say that in a way because like this ain't no fake shit with
Layla and everybody.
lay low down. I look at them real people, man. Them ain't no just you don't run into people like that all the time. Most people have an agenda that is not one I can deal with. But these brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for letting us do our show up here at the Coin Academy, home of the Baller Podcast. You dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's real talk,
Solid,
man.
man. Solid guys, man.
Very
So I guess we're gonna wrap it up, man. Rizza, come on, man. You be calling me Corey. Is it all right? Listen, brother. We need you.
Appreciate
We
it,
need
brother.
you out here. Like what you do, man, you give people information in a way where they not only accept it because you are like, you that age group where people will stop and listen to you. Sometimes we age out. as speakers, where people aren't listening to us because we look like, oh, that's an old fart talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yes,
you are much needed at this time, brother, and keep doing
that,
your
brother.
thing, man.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir. I appreciate
Yeah.
that, brother. It's
Real
always
talk.
good to have good brothers, so I appreciate you. Let's give
Oh
our
yeah,
brother a round
thanks,
of
brother.
applause.
Thanks, man.
Take a lot of courage having your brother on, man. You never sold out. You never say, nah, brother, I can't have you on. You always show love. So, of course,
Because them people be coming at certain people who have certain people on their podcast.
That's a
But
fact.
I promise you, man, my intent is to crack jokes, give information that can help us just better who we are as people. And my approach isn't always looked at as the way it should go, but I ain't finna switch it up. I ain't finna switch it up. You know what felt good? I'm going to say this and then I'm going to leave it alone. I was in Cleveland this past weekend at the Improv down in the Flats. And it felt good when the staff said to me, man, we so glad you're here because we haven't had a weekend with a lot of people in here. The shows don't really sell that much no more. And the reason the shows don't sell like they used to because talent is not what these like they used. You had to be a certain talent level to work these clubs. Now, popularity level sells tickets,
True.
so the clubs will go with the popular guys, and that's not to knock the guys who aren't talently ready, but it does feel good when the staff be like, "Yo, we got shows they added and everything. We get a chance to make more money and all like that." So. Cleveland Improv, City of Cleveland, y'all always take care of me when I come down. I want to see y'all a shout out
That's good looking out.
on the
There be
5150.
a lot of people that be coming on my podcast from Cleveland. You got a strong ass Cleveland presence.
No, brother, every event that I have, they walk right up, they say 5150. That's all they say.
That's what's up.
I mean, every city that I have events in.
It feel good when like people walk up to me and say that because I'm talking about, Rizza just said it. I'm talking about people who say, man, I done been on TV shows, I done been on movies, I done did all this. But you know what everybody say when they walk up to me? 5150.
That's the first time.
You know what I'm saying?
That, brother.
So maybe one day this show will get the propers it deserve. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I want to thank everybody. This was like my birthday today.
Yeah,
So on my
because
birthday, I ain't gonna do nothing but chill out.
Yeah, we don't have a show out there, so good. Yay.
Yeah. So I had a birthday. I want to send a shout out to my mother and my sister. They've been calling during the show.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody who watching the show, my brothers, my family, everybody. All right, so we gonna wrap it up. 5150 in the house. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
That's right. Yeah.